So what we got going on today for 13-2 is going to be called units of measure. Again, customary, what we kind of use in our country for capacity. And capacity is kind of how much something can kind of hold. And what we're looking at today is we're looking at gallons and quarts and pints and cups and ounces to some extent. And I have this visual that kind of shows all the things that we're going to be talking about. So you can see a large G, and that means 1 gallon. And in this 1 gallon, there's 4 Qs. That means there's 4 quarts. So 4 quarts go in 1 gallon. You can see that there's 2 Ps in every Q. And those Ps are pints. Sometimes when you go to Culver's, you can get a pint of ice cream. So there's 2 pints in every quart. You can see that. And then there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pints in a gallon. And then when you go even further into the P's, I don't know if you can see that, there's 2 C's in every P. That means there's 2 cups, like one of these, 2 cups in every pint. So there's two cups in a pint, 2 pints in a quart, 4 quarts in a gallon, and so there'd be 16 cups in 1 gallon because 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. And then the last thing that they want you to know is how many ounces are in 1 cup, and there's 8 fluid ounces in a cup. There's going to be ounces later on that we learn about, I think it's tomorrow. But for now, it's 8 fluid ounces in 1 cup. So every one of these little cups holds 8 ounces, 8 fluid ounces of liquid. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of use this model to kind of answer some of the questions. And on the top, they had some kind of, I guess, just reteaching type questions. It says how to change a capacity measurement from one unit to another. Converting a capacity measurement from a smaller unit to a larger unit. So now we have 4 pints equals how many quarts? So if we have 4 pints, that means 1, 2, 3, 4 pints equals how many quarts? Well, there's 2, because 2 pints is 1 quart, 2 pints is another quart, so that'd be 2. Again, I'm just looking at the top right now. The second one, converting a capacity measurement from a larger unit to a smaller unit. Kind of meaning where we're going to be going 2 gallons is how many quarts? So in 1 gallon, we have 4 quarts. So if we have 4 quarts in 1 gallon, that means in 2 gallons we would have 4 times 2, which is 8. So notice in this one, when we're going from a smaller unit to a bigger unit, we're actually dividing. In this one, we're going to be multiplying because we're taking a larger thing and seeing how many smaller things go in it. Some of the questions on the bottom says, how many ounces are there in, how many cups are there in 16 fluid ounces? So we take this 16, and we want to see how many 8s go into it. You can do 16 divided by 2. You could say 8 plus 8 equals 16. But either way, we know that if there's 16 fluid ounces, if there's 8 fluid ounces in 1 cup, we know that 16 fluid ounces would be 2 cups because 8 plus 8 equals 16. And this is 1 cup, this is the second cup. Next one, 8 gallons equals how many quarts? Again, we know that there's 4 quarts in 1 gallon. We know that there's 4 quarts in 1 gallon. Oh, it says it right there. Now, if there's 8 gallons, we would take that 4 and we multiply it by 8 because we have 8 different gallons. And that would be 32. Next, 10 cups is how many pints? Again, we know there's 2 cups in every pint. 2 cups in every pint. So now we have 10 cups. So we take that 10 and we divide by 2, and that means there's going to be 5 pints in those 10 cups. Because for every 2 cups, there's a pint. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 5 pints would equal 10 cups. And the last one, 6 quarts is how many pints? So again, you can see there's 2 pints in every quart. 2 P's in the Q. So now if we have 6 quarts, that means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and another 2 down here. And there's 2 in each one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You're taking that 6 and you're multiplying by 2. So again, you can draw this out If you were in class, I would have you draw that out. That'd kind of be the bookmark for the lesson. Unfortunately, we're not. But you can draw it out yourself if that helps you. You can also use this little grid that they have you, or that they give you as well, to kind of answer questions on the next page. Before we get to that, we have one more question. It says 642 fluid ounces equals about how many cups? So we know that there's 8 fluid ounces in 1 cup, so we have to take the 642 and divide by 8. How many 8s go into 642? Well, we're going to find a compatible number. 8 times 1 gets you close to 64. Well, it's exactly 64. So we're just going to change that to a 0. 64 divided by 8 was 8. Bring down that 0, and we have about 80 cups. Again, using compatible numbers, trying to round that 642 to a number that is compatible with 8. The next page, you have a bunch of them that you can do. If you want to do questions 1 through 9, that'd be cool. If you want to do questions 1 through 13, that'd be cool as well. Again, this is a may-do activity. If you do this, you don't have to do as much red work. So that's it. If you have questions, I'll be on with a live chat at about 9 o'clock, 9 to 9:45. So you can kind of ask questions about any of this. I can kind of run through it with you as well. There it is. Have a good day.